37 Bullets. I wrote this song when I was on the road with Ron Hynes. We were in outside of Ottawa. Barrie, an hour, Nepean? No, an hour west of Ottawa. I can't remember the name. Small town, minus 30. Played a show in Ottawa. Drove out to this whole Aquarius Hotel, I think it was called. And we had a day off the next day, and we watched a Bonnie and Clyde marathon on A&E, because it was one of those old motels where you get 6 channels. It's fine. It's more than enough for anybody, really. That night I was going back to my room, and I was playing bass with Ron, so I'd borrow his guitar if I wanted to do some writing. And I said, "Can I borrow your guitar?" He said, "Sure." He said, "What are you going to work on?" I said, "I'm going to write a Bonnie and Clyde song." And he laughed. He laughed at me. He said, "No, you're not." I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "Okay, good luck with that." And I said, "Yeah, okay." So I went to the room and I started strumming some chords and putting words down. Anyways, a week later, I'm still struggling trying to put this song together. At this point here, I've read so much stuff on Bonnie and Clyde, from short stories to novellas and books and long form stories and movies and serials, and it's just everything has been done. How do you write another story about Bonnie and Clyde? And Ron said to me, one of these, is about a week later, I guess. He leaned over the hood of the car as we were getting in, and he looked at me. He said, "How's that Bonnie and Clyde song coming along?" And he had that cheeky little grin on. And I said, "Yeah, well, you were right." And he laughed. We got in the car, and he put his head down like he was sleeping, as he always did. We headed down the road. We got about 45 minutes out of town. Ron was asleep, or so I thought. All of a sudden he said, "Sometimes the other characters in stories have their own sides of the story, and they can be just as interesting as the main character." And then he kind of went back to sleep. That night I put this one together. And it's called 37 Bullets. Nothing changes but the weather. Another day in this small town. Sometimes I feel it getting better when I read the words they're laying down. And I wait each day for you to come to me, and the days go by. You called me sweetheart when you pushed me to the floor. You said keep your head tucked down, but your smile said so much more. Unspoken words became so clear. You blew a kiss around your fingers through your hair. And each day I wait for you to come to me, and the days go by. And I know you're coming back for me. Love like ours can never die. 37 bullets to the bone. Greatest love I'd never known. She'll be the end of you, and she'll bury you in stone. 37 bullets to the bone. The paper said a crowd had gathered at the scene, trying to take a piece of everything you'd ever been. Sliver of broken glass on some blood-stained clothes. I continued reading, but nothing seemed real, I suppose. I take another order, put some coffee on, and then I wipe another table down. I light another camel 'cause I know that you like those from the photos that I'd found. And I know you're coming back for me. A love like ours will never die. And each day I wait for you to come back to me, and the days go by. 37 bullets to the bone, the greatest love I'd never known. She'll be the end of you, she'll bury you in stone. 37 bullets to the bone. She'll be the end of you, she'll bury you in stone. 37 bullets to the bone. So that, of course, is the story of Alice, a waitress at a diner slash restaurant, which gets robbed by Clive Barrow in his early days before he meets Bonnie. And of course, this waitress develops a relationship with him in her mind and follows him through the newspapers. It was a really interesting lesson for me. And it's a neat little song. I like to play it too. It's a fun one. It's got a lot of changes, a lot of weird, it can be